Listen, Ebony is yelling at me to go get a drink to start the show, but she been gone for the last 10 minutes. Y'all missed the actual rant by Torrey. So that's blame her.
No, I
Don't blame
actually
me.
heard that.
Yeah, I already got the ring.
Like the touch of velvet, AfroKami's voice, you can't forget. Sultry vibes, making bodies sway, R&B in the spotlight, come what may. Midnight groove, let the music play, AfroKami taking key bombs.
What's up, Alpha? It's your boy, Alpha. I made looking cute, looking clean, looking sexy. And this is Casual Conversation, the AfroKami Rant episode 19. I ain't said episode in about 5 weeks, but I'm telling to let y'all know what episode it is. Of course, I'm joined with the lovely Miss Ebony Moonbeam. Hello, Ash.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Ebony Moonbeam. You can find me at Ebony_Moonbeam on all social media platforms. I'm a cosplayer, anime shit talker. You can find me on Wednesdays before this on the Blurred Cartels Round Table. And then you can also find me sometimes Saturdays at whatever time for the Make It Make Sense podcast. And then you can find me on Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time for Waifu Views, which is a female blur-led podcast. It gives you everything fandom with a side of waifu. I think we're going to have a show, but I can't say for sure because my birthday is this weekend. So I'm here.
Let's go. August babies. And of course,
Let's go.
We are joined by the legend himself, the one and
Don't say
only.
nothing crazy.
You already know. Your local neighborhood scumbag here to give the folks their daily dose of dirtbag. Same gimmick, different day, all gas, no brakes, cold heart, hot take. You know the fucking vibes.
Oh, I like the additive.
You gotta switch it up every once in a while.
Yeah, I like that. I appreciate that.
You gotta switch up. Torrey, for everybody, y'all don't know, we're in the group chat. Torrey said he did some introspection this week, and I kind of want to hear.
And it's not even about politics. The LSD induced introspection isn't even about fucking politics, yo.
Okay, so break it. Give us the backstory.
Well, no, we didn't do Make It Make Sense last Saturday because UFC 305 was happening, as well as the Pokemon VGC World Championships, in which Wolf Glick, unfortunately, even though he is the best Pokemon trainer in the world, nigga went 9-0 in Swishes and then got to the finals and lost 3 straight sets, got eliminated. He's literally the greatest Pokemon master of all time. It's very sad to see. Hit me in a very deep place considering I was tripping balls while I was watching it. It was really bad. I lost money on it too. Like I thought he was going to go all the way. And then I lost more money with Izzy losing to fucking like DDP, which is super sad. But no, I sat there and thought about it and I realized something, yo. I'm not an anime or a manga nigga anymore. Like in the thought, I'm also not a wrestling nigga anymore. I don't want to say I don't enjoy watching it anymore, but it's just that I watch it so differently from how I used to watch it when I enjoyed it that it's a different thing dealing with it now. I look at everything completely different, especially from a wrestling standpoint. Very, very disillusioned with the wrestling business, but it's doing amazing right now. So like that's a me thing, not a wrestling thing. Wrestling's doing fine, folks. But and the same with like animes. Like I went back and I just happened to look through like all of the manga that I haven't been reading lately, and there's just like so many chapters built up. It's like, oh, I should probably read those, but I haven't. I will though. I'll have a moment at some point in time. But
so no. You came to this conclusion while you were tripping balls?
I did. But it made, and this is how we almost got into the politics. I also sat back and I took a look at how much I enjoy seeing bad shit on the internet happen. Like I enjoy it, yo. When I watched the fucking Ukrainian drone raids on Russia, I was like, this is fire, low key, even though fucking hundreds of people definitely died. But yeah, I was like, oh well, that's kind of crazy. But no, and then it settled in more because as I look at the political landscape and everything, think about how long the Ukraine and Russia have been going at it now. Like it's not been a short conflict anymore. You know what I mean? We started talking about it in 2022, early 2023. We're midway through 24. It's still going strong, low key. We just don't talk about it as much because it's easier to put shit on the back burner when it's not constantly in our faces. But we're going to hear about it now that the Ukrainians might slowly be getting the upper hand. And then it just sort of it all spiraled into seeing the Palestinian protests outside of the Democratic National Convention, which is in Chicago, which is like they played up the Obama shit extra hard, but then like I've got a whole different thought on like Obama's speech, but that might get us kicked off. I fuck with Barrio though. Don't get it twisted.
He don't think basically what he's saying. He don't think we need hope right now.
Yeah, but I've got different words for it. But we don't. Listen, this country was not built on hope to begin with. We're not going to delude ourselves and lie.
What you mean? The flag is hope. Torrey, they had a war and the flag was still there, even though nobody ever had any record and everybody died in that war, but still.
Listen, shout out to Betsy Ross, yo. You know what I mean? Sitting there sewing the flag as bullets whizzed by her head, however she fucking did it, yo. I mean, the fortitude of white women, you know what I mean?
But, the fortitude of white women, that is the most ridiculous statement I've heard from you in a long time.
Moonbeam, I'd like to see you knit a glorious flag while fucking the red coats are blowing at you. No Diddy, all Diddy, because you know the niggas was nasty. Come on, they're British. But bruh, it's just, I was like, I really sat there and I looked at the world in general, and you always have a different.
Can I just say that I'm gonna be honest, Kami. Let me take a sip. Hold
on. Okay. I'm with you.
I'm really disappointed in this story, and I'm gonna tell you why. Nope, you know me. I gotta give you a review. Keith Lee style. That was a 6 out of 10.
That's okay.
And I'm gonna tell you why. Like first off, we probably can't say the illicit substance that AfroKami was on.
LSD.
But okay, all right. Well, it's been said. So for me, there's a couple of issues that I have with this. Well, a couple of questions that I have with this story.
Look, I feel like Moonbeam, did you think I was going to be talking? Look, did you hear LSD and be like, this nigga probably saw some crazy shit?
Let me tell you.
That's not how LSD works all like that, okay?
No, but when I think about it, like, I just feel, first off, the first thing I said, because I saw the text while I was at work, and I was like, this nigga can't be a normal person and just like microdose on shrooms. Like, he got to go this far? First off. Secondly, I've already told y'all how I feel about this particular substance. Degrassi scarred me. The original Degrassi scarred me. So none of that. Not jumping off a bridge. None of that. So, but I just expected, because it's you, I guess I expected so much more from that. Like when you said you had this introspective, like I even thought that maybe you were going to say, you know what? I really want to, something really out of pocket. Like I think that deep down inside, I've always wanted to live my life as a white man or something. Like I felt like you were going to say something completely insane, but instead all you did was come to the conclusion that like you just don't be watching wrestling and you don't watch anime as much as you used to.
But
I'm gonna get back to it. Or the same way, I'm like, but I feel like
I still watch them just as much. I just watch them in different ways. The manga reading, I think that's a me thing. I don't know. I just need to pick the books back up. But no.
Well, I go through that
moment on the things that I enjoy. I'm realizing that I no longer enjoy the same things that I once enjoyed, and it's in a very different way. Like it's not like, oh,
nigga, you just hit 32.
But I think that happens to some people though, because like I can honestly say that some of the things that I loved before getting sober, like I just don't enjoy as much, or I don't watch it as often. And I feel like some of that changes with the times too. Like I watched anime all day, every day. Like I'd be at work watching anime and stuff. And then now I probably open up my Crunchyroll. I would say, I want to say even twice a week, but that's a stretch. But that's because right now my head is in like, it does make up for it. The smut does make up for it.
Astoria has been amazing. Shout out to Astoria.
Yeah, I've been watching that. I'm probably an episode behind though.
I haven't.
But I did catch up on My Hero and stuff. But still, I feel like that's.
It's just kind of crazy because, and with the on the whole anime thing, I feel like it's because all of these, like, people don't realize, like, the anime landscape is about to change. There's 5 chapters left of Jujutsu Kaisen. My Hero Academia is done. Chainsaw Man is getting ready to be done. We believe we're in the final act there. We don't know. It could get nastier. Who knows? But there's
before you do that, Shonen, quit hyping up Hunter x Hunter every time this shit.
Listen.
First off, get rid of that X, sir.
It's Hunter x Hunter until they gonna give us 5 chapters, and then it's gonna be X again because it's gonna go away.
But but think where we're at on the Black Whale one though. Shit is lit right now if they do it right. Serednik out there living up the patriarchy to the fullest. That nigga got a whole NIMBYs just for putting bitches down.
Hey, bro, chill out. Don't get too crazy.
I'm just saying, Serednik and his fucking NIMBYs it is literally curtailed to destroying women. I don't know why that is. That's just how he gets down. I mean, he do be wearing bitches' skin and shit. Like he's a nasty nigga. He's a prince. He's a prince among men. Okay.
All right.
He's ready. He can kill a baby.
Thank you for that.
He can kill a baby.
But you and I did talk once on one of these shows about how, we talked about how we were somewhat worried a bit about what was coming next in the world of really big popular anime and manga and stuff.
Getting closer to the end too. Kaiju number 8, that manga's almost over as well. Fucking, there's Undead Unluck. It's almost over. Fucking, if it ever comes back, it's in its hiatus, era.
Yeah, but they're gonna continue with the anime on, so it's still gonna keep the hype.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about as far as for the manga reader landscape. There's really a lot of niggas that they're about that. You gotta find something new to read. Shonen Jump has to find something new to fill.
Welcome to my life every sinul day with smut. You gotta find something new.
Well, no, but here's the thing. It'd be one thing if it was just these stories were done and their authors were still ready to keep pumping new material, but that's not the case. Look at Kubo. Kubo he told niggas, he's like, I might start drawing for Bleach again when niggas stop asking me when I'm gonna start drawing for Bleach again. He gave us the No Breath from Hell chapter, 80 pages, and then that's been almost 5 years ago now. And he was like, I might start writing it again. He gave us that. He was like, just so you guys know, there is if I want to do a whole nother arc, I just gave y'all the intro to it. And maybe if you guys quit asking, I'll do it. And the same with Horikoshi, yo. I feel like he's got such a nasty taste in his mouth about the way that everyone received My Hero Academia at the end. I don't know if he wants to continue. I don't know if he wants to write another manga. He definitely made enough money not to need to. But the way that they turned on him and the way that he had to tailor the story so much to the Japanese fan base really rubbed him the wrong way. And I don't blame him. It's very much why the end of, I talked about it on the roundtable earlier, how rushed Kubo was at the end of the Bleach because his contract with Toei was coming up, and they were trying to rush him through on the deadlines, and that's why the 1,000-Year Blood War arc, as good as it was still lacking in a lot of spots because he just didn't have the time to fill it out. Which the anime is somewhat making up for that now. But it's just crazy to think about because you look at all of these things that were I remember thinking about it's crazy to think niggas started reading My Hero Academia 10 years ago.
Right.
10 years ago started reading that shit, like I said, we are One Piece. Otis says allegedly we got 3 to 5 left. I'll believe it when I see it. He is progressing things at a rapid pace right now though. And
for him.
When One Piece ends, I'll take a sabbatical. Check out.
I feel like Kami is gonna have to go find himself. Like he's gonna go like on a silent retreat
It's gonna be
in the
weird,
middle of
'cause
nowhere
One Piece is the
with
one thing I still
LSD.
do consistently read.
In Montana.
Right,
Nah,
he gonna be somewhere
man,
random as
that'd
hell,
be
high as a
Wyoming.
kite.
Wyoming, yo.
You go to Wyoming.
He's
and
gonna have
check
to
out
find
everything.
himself before he comes back to the realm of the nerds.
But you gotta think, yo, I started reading One Piece in like the fucking 5th grade, yo, 4th grade, some shit like that, all the way back in 2002. Fucking,
That's what I'm saying. Like
I bought that shit at the Scholastic Book Fair, fucking, and we were off to the races from there. Never looked back.
crazy.
Shout out Oda. But no, that's why I told you guys in the group chat. It was just like some mild introspection, but it was cool to. It was really weird to see because it was like I noticed like I realized like I say that like podcast me and real life me are like the same me, but now as I've stopped and looked at it, I'm like, is it though? Because like I do little shit on the podcast, so like my accent is nowhere near as crazy on the podcast and I do it without thinking. It's not like I'm like, oh, I'm just not gonna talk with that. It's just it happens. The camera comes on and then I fucking and it's very I don't know. Don't do too many drugs, folks. It gets you wondering about fucking certain parts of your life that there might not be any answers for, yo.
I ain't gonna lie. I figured this would be what Torrey was talking about when we were like introspection because
Yeah.
like you got like what Torrey did this 2 years ago and it's always it's like a calm down. It's like a calm down thing.
I didn't expect that. I thought I was gonna get something else from you.
I think 2
To be
years
honest.
ago I think 2 years ago he hates Tony Khan was his introspection.
Yo, wrestling brought me to a very dark place in that time. I said some very horrible shit about a lot. That's probably why Ref Aubrey blocked me on Twitter, yo. She was like, this nigga be talking crazy about us.
AEW wrestlers were blocking Torrey online.
Yo, they were both. Yo, Ryback still got me blocked, but that's just because that nigga can't get booked nowhere. Not my fault, lame ass old nigga.
Thankfully, Triple H came back and made him a little happy for a little bit.
Yeah, I was sending out Vince McMahon death threats on Twitter, bro. That shit was wild. I was like, fuck that old nigga. And now that he's in horrible health, I almost low key feel bad for him. Up until like Mark Henry came out and said the craziest shit ever, yo. Did you hear? He said they weren't suffering when they were getting BMWs and millions of dollars. I was like, he shit on her head, Mark. That's crazy.
That's hilariously random.
You know what I mean? I was like, why? I don't know.
That gotta go into an intro. He shit on her, Mark.
No, because the soundbite is hilarious. Like,
I'm just saying, yo.
Oh gosh.
Mark Henry is defending Vince McMahon, and he is dead ass serious. I was like, this is crazy. When he said that, he said they weren't suffering when they were getting BMWs and $1 million payoffs. I was like, but he didn't finish paying them off, Mark. He only paid her once and then never gave her the rest of the money. So he said, I'm telling. That's the way. That's the way
payoffs came out, Mark.
How much money do you need to let someone shit on you?
You might do it all the time.
She said $3 million was cool.
I'm asking you. You both.
Shit, but $1 million plus? Get out of here, yo. Come on, money talks. I'm telling you.
I'm like, you
as long as it's like, look.
I knew that was gonna be like, fuck no.
As long as I might agree to it, and I'm gonna murder you. Before I even get
but no, what if it's some sexy chick though? It's not Vince McMahon, obviously.
I might still get pissed the fuck off. I'll be like, 10 million.
It's Linda, Zelmae. Instead of Vince, it's Linda.
Watson, like, wow. I'll be like 10 million. Shit, we might do this. And then as soon as it happens, I might kill you. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm sorry that I didn't have a wilder introspective moment though, Moonbeam.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed. I was sad about that. I really the minute you said it, you don't know how excited I got because I was like, this show is gonna be so good.
Listen, I have my thoughtful. Never forget, I'm a therapy nigga at the end of the day, yo.
Facts.
Watson said 5 million.
Not Watson going wow, and then says 5 million. This nigga is always doing the most.
Real
He's like, wow, 5
5
million.
million.
Like I said, I
Like
might
I
agree
said.
to it, but then I might kill you before I get my money.
See, then you just really wasn't about the bag.
I don't
then,
know.
my brother. You just wasn't about the bag then.
I'm not gonna answer that.
Money talk,
I'm a
yo.
prideful ass nigga.
I am literally a scumbag. This is come on. There's a price for damn near everything in this motherfucker.
No, there is damn near a price for anything.
This nigga said 500K.
That's why I fuck with you, Watson, sometimes, even though you be talking crazy other times.
Y'all do know them IG models say how they get all their money.
Yeah, shout out to them getting.
But I feel like even if I let that happen, that couldn't be something that's like a regular thing for me to have money. That has to be like,
well, hopefully
one time, and then whatever I get is enough for me to be good. Like, that can't be a regular current. Like, that cannot be the kink that I get paid for.
They all said the same thing until they got that money and they needed some more. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody.
Them Dubai princes out here paying, dog.
Pull up with the briefcases.
I know you didn't just say Duval.
I said them Dubai.
Oh, okay. Because I was about to say, don't do that.
Listen, if they were in Duval, they'd just get shot. It wouldn't be like people getting shit on. Let's be honest.
What is your beef with me, my city, my age?
Listen,
where I live. What is the beef?
I don't know. I've got a number of things.
Hey, Beta Quest, welcome back. What did you just say to me?
Burn it up, my guy.
What did you say to me?
What?
Go to repeat yourself.
No. I said I've got plenty of things. Listen.
Okay. What is it?
Listen, even though I'm not.
I feel like you were about to say you're black, and was that about?
No, that was wild.
You were like, you're black. I was like, wait. Are you, my guy? First off, okay. Go ahead and tell me. Sorry.
Colonizer hours come after 9 p.m. But no, I think about a lot of the.
Zelmae, you need to put me and Kami up because we're having a quick moment. I want to know what his beef is. Put me and him up there. Let's have a one-on-one.
Listen, I got one. It's technically 2 words hyphenated in the middle. Femboy.
That's the issue that you have with me?
And I'll never forget it because.
So now you have all that beef because I was giving you hell about Elden Ring for real?
500 times, Moonbeam.
I was wondering because you and I have always had playful banter and shit, but like in the past couple of weeks, you've been like digging in. Like there's always a joke, there's always some pun. You're always calling me out. You're like determined to tell all my shit. Like there's certain things that Zelmae and I don't even tell you because I'm like, he ain't gonna let me live it down. He gonna bring it up the whole fucking show.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I told you a long time ago, Torrey gonna hold it against you. I said it's on the episode. I literally said Torrey gonna hold it against you.
Oh yeah, well, I was about to say.
No, you said it in the text message too. The chat. I first said it in the chat
because he knows how serious. Like seriously, I take. Listen.
That's crazy.
That's it. Listen.
Just wait till you find out how you feel about this Pokemon girl.
100. Oh,
no, but that's what I'm like. That's what he gets. That's why the Poke girl is here. She is here right now. She is here right now.
Became a member. I'm on level alpha.
Listen,
that's my guy.
Listen, we're on a good path right now, yo. We might have found some common ground. Who knows? The picks are look. The teams are not at odds anymore. No one's counter picking anyone at this point. But although there are some
chat with her. If you're watching, fuck it up. Call it hell.
Niggas want to win.
I got to.
And the other one,
he's not gonna let it go. He talking about my age and shit. Like,
and he's still mad that you didn't cover the Jacksonville thing. He's still upset about that too.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely.
It's ridiculous.
Listen,
why do I? How authentic is it for me to report about the gang violence in Jacksonville, Florida? I don't live anywhere near it anymore.
It's me.
I don't even live in. I technically do not even live in Duval County anymore. I live in St. Johns County.
Well, don't dox yourself. This is the
Well, it
internet.
doesn't matter. I'm still like they're
She's
still
like-
got
she's
to
like
do a
behind
lot.
giant
Behind the
gate.
gate. She's still behind
I
the
do
gate.
live
You know what
behind
the
the
fuck going on.
gate,
You know what the
so
fuck going on.
The police got like a
But-
direct line to their house.
No. But also,
I'm
look,
adding on that.
Moonbeam. I think what it is just you've got the greatest reactions to jokes. It's so much fun. And listen, does my little like internal aggression because you mocked the 100+ hours that I put into fighting a small blonde boy with like a crazy extension riding around on his brother's shoulders just so they could get married. I almost had a seizure one time during that because there were so many flashing lights on the screen. The whole screen turns into yellow lines as this nigga swings around his crazy light-soaked sword. Nigga can't even see I'm blindly dodging. You just gotta pray that your hitbox is small enough to not get caught up in it. They still ain't fixed that. That shit can't be on
But
purpose.
you know what?
Yo.
You started with me before that because that's why I kept bringing up. That's why you were dying. You said something to me in the group chat before that. That got
I just be saying shit.
I just be saying shit.
I just be saying shit.
No,
You know
that's
you don't
funny
know this
because
one.
I say that, but then because I just be like, I just be saying shit. But then the
Well,
thing
no,
is,
it don't
everything
mean
that I
it-
say
it
is
don't
true
mean
though.
it's not- Yeah, I was gonna say it don't mean
No,
it's
that's what I'm
not
saying.
true.
Like that would be tripping me out because I just
You
be
did
like, I
say it
just
to
be
me
saying
earlier.
shit.
You
I said that earlier.
earlier.
I was like, where the fuck is Kami? Like, I'm horny as shit. Like, I need to do something about that. So we need to hurry up and do this fucking show. And I just told him that. And then I just had a full conversation about my last personal session for no reason. And then I was like, I just be saying shit. My bad.
See, that's why we're so alike but different. You see what I mean? That's why the banner is so good. Maybe like I said, the Moonbeam's reactions are top tier. It just is what it is, and it's always look. Listen, at least you don't get it like Joe does. You know what I mean? I almost see you more than Joe, and I still probably listen.
I don't get butt hurt about them. Like I don't care that you call me elder being. I just be like, you say it so much.
Funny.
Sometimes I'm like, this nigga. If I could just strangle him, I would.
You gotta remember, I got ADHD. I'm a drag.
Right, heavy ADHD. I'll be in a good mood. Like the last Make It Make Sense. I was in a good mood. I started off chill because I was high as shit, and then boom, all of a sudden, fucking with me, calling me Elder Beam. Then you called me something else too. That was insane. You called me 2 different things before we got off that show. And I was like,
Dyke Beam was top tier.
No, Dyke Beam was fine. It was something else at the end. Because you said it, and then I was like, damn, what the fuck? And then
I got mad names for niggas.
Crazy.
Torrey, they saying you look like Will Swan right now in the chat.
I don't even know that.
They're not wrong.
This nigga right here.
But he's giving more, I can't say it, and Kami gives more Panda.
Say what you want to say. We all know what you want to say. Say it. Say it.
No, that's Kami's bag. I just sit here and say unhinged shit sexually, and then Kami comes with the slurs.
Look, she's learning.
So
she learns by
he got it. But y'all know what I was saying. But Kami gives Panda. Cute little panda. I just want to and he's tall too. I just want to sit on your shoulders.
Paul.
It's so random. Let me say shit. You ain't like.
I was saying,
like you're tall. I just want to climb you like a tree and then just sloth wrap around your shoulders.
Crazy. I'm glad we've gotten to the bottom of it, though.
At least you don't want to wear your skin, Torrey. At least you don't want to wear your skin.
True. That's always a step up, yo. Shout out to the skinwalker somewhere in the chat, yo.
You can definitely change the name.
Has he not
really?
seen that? Have you not? I feel like he's seen the show before. We have amazing banner, yo.
Better
You
know.
know,
Better always shout better.
I was gonna say, I be in my bag, yo.
But
Moonbeam's just
I have been
perfect.
on this show and I've said like I've given reasons why I would take both of y'all down. So I guess I kind of told on myself, but I had valid reasons. They made
Yeah.
perfect sense.
I was
I'm trying to corrupt the fuck out of Zelmae so he can't save a spot for Kami in heaven.
That's
And
so fucked up. Because what if it could be reincarnation?
It's the only reason why. And then because I just feel like Kami is one of the most interesting people I've ever met. And however it goes, it's gonna be a time. It's gonna be a
The time
time.
was had by
That
all.
see now that would be the time that y'all would really want me to do a Keith Lee review.
Oh yeah, I'd
would-
expect the shit. But
that
see,
would go crazy.
But you gotta think I'd expect it. So it's like you just hit the drugs, yo, and then you just
Hit the drugs.
and then next thing you know, you're 2.5 hours deep, and niggas is just like now.
I feel like the universe just wouldn't let you be great. Like the universe would let you take that, and you would still not be able to handle
The
it.
universe is always on my
So I
side.
can talk shit. It's not, which is why you have a woman right now as your partner in Pokemon.
But listen, we're gonna get through it. Our teams are gonna coexist. Look, like Gojo, like when Gojo activates Infinity, yo.
Ridiculous.
Because I'm not getting beat by dumpster tier niggas. It's just not happening.
Just not.
Oh God.
Let's get Torrey started on this. Let's go. Torrey favorite.
Yo, you gotta play it. This shit, yo.
You want to get crazy?
Oh, Beta. Oh, this gonna get a chance up for Beta to go off in the chat. He hate Hogan too. Beta hate crazy.
Fuck Hulk Hogan.
You want me to throw more beers out? You want me to body slam somebody? You want me to body slam Kamala Harris? I said, do you want me to body slam Kamala Harris? You want me to drop the leg on Kamala? Is Kamala a chameleon? Is she Indian? Okay, I like it. Ow! I'm gonna get heat for that one, brother.
Do he not know which group that she's with?
No, that's what I'm saying. When he was like Indian and then how, I was like, all right.
But I think look, he's so right. He's so right leaning, but I think he literally meant because they're Native Americans, they're not Indians anymore. Fucking because Christopher Columbus was wrong.
Because he was wrong.
Wrong. Just like a British guy. What do you expect?
What's your beef with the Brits today? You was talking shit before we started the show.
They throw axes on their land and then you gotta.
Yeah, I was gonna say, come on. That shit is crazy, yo. I just have such a problem with it because these niggas really thought they was gonna tell us what to do. Now we let you live, nigga. Like if it wasn't for us, nigga, Russia would mop your shit and you know it. We're like, yo, listen, little big bro. We know you came first, but we'll hold you down because we got enough guns to fight everybody. It just is what it is. That sounds so right, but we all know that I'm not a right leaning. Like, don't get me started on Netanyahu. That could be a flag.
He really speedrun his legs.
Yo, listen. Ever since he took such a great offense to Brooke fucking with the niggas, I was like, fuck that nigga. It was hard to work with, and you mad because your white daughter's holding down some fine young brother. That's crazy. That's why your son's fucking drunk, and don't get me started on Nick.
No, tell me more about Nick. I haven't heard a lot about him recently.
Nick killed his best friend in a car wreck and then went to prison.
I do remember that.
Then got out of prison and then got drunk and there was another car wreck. Only had his wife in the car, but everybody survived that time. But yeah, fuck that nigga and his daddy. Shout out to Brooke though, holding it down for niggas. Shout out to her. Shout out to Linda for divorcing that nigga. Shout out to her. Hiding Miss Liz from the Macho Man when he was all over coked. We've all been there.
The
Oh
one-
my gosh.
Shout out to the Macho Man.
I'm mad because I used to like growing up. I loved Hulk Hogan, and the older I got, and the more ridiculous he got, I was like, "Oh my god!"
That's another strike against Moonbeam. Of course, you're old enough to have liked Hulk Hogan at some point. That's crazy. I still fuck with you though, even though you got a journalism degree, which is crazy. You out here.
Why does that bother you so much? You mentioned you brought that up the other day.
Journalistic integrity is dead.
Oh my gosh.
Torrey's black pilled right now, so that's what
I am. No, I was worried about that. I am black. Let's pull it back some. I apologize, Moonbeam. I appreciate that a young black woman is college educated and living her life to the fullest, and I appreciate that.
Thank you, Kami.
She was made to do this, Torrey. She was made to cover
Shout out
the
to
news.
Of course she was. But she is out here. She giving niggas the details. That's crazy. Once the autoerotic asphyxiation comes into play, that's when shit. I'll be like, all right, now we hit the expose. You know, I have to give them the breakdown on the proper tying of knots, proper alignment of clothespins in certain places, because that's just life we live in at certain points in time. You know what I mean?
How did we go down that road? I feel like I missed something.
This is a AfroKami rant.
How we get to...
episode, right?
I have no idea.
This is a random ass episode, and we so chill, right? It's the chillest episode we ever had. Like, he's so chill.
It's because I finally got to finish off the cookie that was the same cookie that is the reason why you almost died in Drake Crown.
Oh, the murder cookie. The cookie that tried to kill me.
Murder
cookie. Such a good cookie.
Shout out to murder cookies, though. That's what they call it.
Shout out to murder cookies.
Shout out to all the women with the murder cookies out there. You know who you are.
You don't even know what we're talking about. He's just running with murder cookies. You don't even know what we're talking about, do you?
No, you're talking about the edible, but murder cookie is
okay.
Yeah, come on, Moonbeam. This is me we're talking about. Murder cookie is you ain't never heard a pussy called a cookie? Murder cookie?
No, I did. No, okay. I knew what you meant on that. I was just trying to make sure that you caught the what we were actually talking about.
Yo, I got ADHD, but I can focus on certain things. I catch it all at once.
Better I don't know what's going on, but it's fun.
Yo, shout out to Cat.
That's one of my favorite people though.
At their finest.
No, shout out to you. I like when he's here. He interacts with us. I appreciate that.
Better and Torrey used to go at it. I'm so shocked that Torrey don't remember Better as much. When we first started, Better and him used to go at it more. That's why he came in with jokes and going at Torrey. And you were like, who is that? And I'm like, oh, that's our boy. He used to go at Torrey a lot more.
But I like to think that good. We found a plateau. Maybe I don't anger him as much anymore. I'm in my metamorphosis period.
Well, you are a lot chiller than you like I said, the introspective could have been
right before this.
We are aware. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you that man was like, this is why he's taking so long. I was like, he needs to bring his ass for real. And I was like, what the fuck? And he was like, you just saw him 20 seconds ago. I was like, you already know he's getting ready for the show. He's definitely doing some bumps.
I need to go find Joe so he can do a show with us so Torrey can get upset.
I really want to do a show with Joe because I just don't know how that's gonna go with me and Kami because the minute Joe blows my high, that's when I start.
Yo, the fact that you let Joe blow your high is crazy. I could never.
That's because you like to sit behind and just gaslight the bullshit.
Oh,
you're going back and forth with me for 20 minutes.
Yo, Joe cracks me up when he starts yelling at me because he gets
he'll
throw it.
His crazy ass. I just rewatched the show that one day where he got loud. I said, "Who you yelling at?" And then he was like, "I'm not yelling," and everybody was like, "You kind of were."
I probably turned off my camera and mic at that point.
I think you did. I think you were laughing. No, you were still there for that.
Oh, okay. Because usually if it gets
It was later when we got
I
into
told
it.
you,
But
he used
once
to be
once
so
I
he
once
was
I
always so
started
hyped from
once I
going.
Better
started
remember?
fire, sometimes I
remember
just
back
sort of
then?
back out. Yeah, me and Joe.
Beta OG back
But
then.
Joe be saying crazy shit sometimes, and it don't fit. He be saying,
Sometimes, like
but
at least
Joe's
every
older
there's
though.
not been a
Joe's
show that
older.
I've been on with Joe where he didn't say at least one
You
crazy thing.
gotta remember, Joe's got unk status, yo. Joe's old. Joe's old. I'm an old nigga to some niggas at this point, which is crazy. I could never be. I'm young at heart, ho. But yeah.
That sounds like some shit an old person would say.
No,
I'm young at
but
heart. What?
Listen, I got. I am young at heart.
Get out of here.
Oh, okay.
I know Beta. I know how I need to get Trey on here. Trey on the casual conversation. See how you like a conservative Christian man. Come on, you and Torrey. Best episode ever. Let's go.
Listen.
Probably
Look.
pro Israel too.
We've had plenty of Christians on the podcast. I feel like I always end up rubbing them the wrong way, but they're nice Christian people, so they don't say anything because they're nice about it and they're not just uncouth like myself. So that's just the way it
Trey will
goes.
go in. That's why I need Trey, and then he'll have fun after. You don't care. Shout out to Trey. Trey, my guy. Beta know Trey. Beta go at Trey more than you. He go at Trey more than you. Did you?
Zelmae, I got stuff to do. Remember?
There go Andrew Tate.
Yo, shout out to Beta.
Oh, we don't do it again. But for y'all that don't know, that is Andrew Tate's.
Like Romania is not fucking with Andrew Tate, yo.
And apparently somebody said jackpot when they went in and wanted to hide it. So apparently they must have found something. I don't know.
Yo, they're saying allegedly it could be some PDF files. Allegedly. But either way, top G down, yo. F's in the chat for the top G. He's going back to the Romanian crypt.
Can you, before we get too deep into this, because I already told you I was a little under the influence, pull Beta's comment back up real quick.
Yo, shout out to Hitachi. We need the brand deal.
So I'm mad that you went straight to that. Do you think that I don't have someone to handle that?
Are you a rose gal?
I'm a dick gal.
Well, see, maybe he wasn't trying to insinuate anything untoward.
That I'm a whore?
No, I wouldn't say that. Maybe he might have been thinking it and he's trying to be nice about it. I don't know.
I'm just saying. And yes, I am a rose girl. Thanks.
See? Called it. I be knowing shit. That's what it is.
Do we care about Andrew Tate anymore? I feel like he fell off and nobody
cares. I don't. Everything that he says is just and does. I'm just like, all right.
I don't even know if it hits anymore. All I see now, he's just going anywhere and say he just going random people comments and say ER to everybody in the comment.
Which is crazy.
And nobody pays attention to it. And I'm like, okay, buddy, all right. We don't care.
He's definitely listen, but he made enough money but I mean it probably don't matter because I don't know. Listen, I wouldn't feel comfortable being in a fucking prison in Eastern Europe. I'm just gonna be honest.
Where would you be comfortable in a prison?
In America.
Preferably in America where fucking
not in Mississippi, but anywhere else in America.
Yeah, like listen. Preferably somewhere where I could know that I'm speaking the proper language to everybody. You know what I mean?
It's funny that you bring up the prison system because I am currently reading a really good prison smut.
I thought you were going to say a book. I was going to say, listen, I'm going through my yearly reading of The Blood Meridian, But crazy, but one of the craziest villains, and it's based on true story. Very dark, very very dark.
But as I was watching it, I was like, if this is like what women's prison is as well,
Yeah,
then I can't do it. But then again, I'm like, could I be someone's bitch? Sexually, absolutely. Low key. Low key.
Your thoughts automatically went to that. It's crazy.
But then I was about to be like, but then when it comes to my attitude in my mouth, like, I don't know. But if it's good and they protect me where I don't have to do shit, butt fuck, something that I used to do a lot for free. Sure.
I mean, you're still doing it for free, though.
I said used to. I haven't had.
Well, I mean,
you're getting protection. And I'm getting protection and food, extra food and blankets. They're looking out for me.
I don't think you understand how the listen. I hear that the women are far more ruthless than the men because you got.
I don't know. I think as long as they give me a good one.
Because here's the thing, men are easy to reason with at times, yo. Women, you gotta think, yo. The whole pod synced up together, yo. That's rough. Think about that. The whole pod, whole pod, all on the same cycle. Think about that. That's rough.
It's not rough. As crazy though. It's not as crazy as you think though.
No, listen.
The waifus for like a good couple, like 4 months, were completely synced up, and we did shows. The
waifus also weren't in prison together.
Facts.
I feel like you're forgetting about the setting here, Moonbeam.
Yeah.
Why I feel like Shaw would just transform in prison to something else?
Yo, she got so many college degrees. She's working bitches. She might have a story.
She's like getting like a tattoo on her face.
That's wild.
What the hell?
This last before Ebony passes away.
I'm good. I'm good. That actually took my mind off it a little bit. I'm good.
Carnal urges haven't surpassed.
They've just calmed down. Yet. The weed hasn't been helping lately. I'm gonna be honest. If anything, I think it's playing a major part. Because I went to the beach and got high as a kite.
Oh yeah,
before I even made it down the road, I low key was like texting.
We've always been the Afro style, yo. It's always
but I guess I never really paid much attention, especially back in the day, because I was always drinking. So that always takes precedence. And I was a very hypersexual person at the time. But then now,
shout out to trauma, yo.
Shout out to trauma. I told you it builds character. That's why I'm so interesting on this show. Trauma.
Same.
I know. That's why I was waiting on you to co-sign. You co-sign everything else.
I thought it'd be funny to leave you up on that ledge by yourself.
It was rude.
I thought it was good timing.
How you treat me?
I had your back at the end. It's okay, Grudge Beam. I got you. I don't want to incur the wrath.
Incur the wrath of Grudge Beam.
Yeah, the wrath of Grudge Beam. That's just like coming at Smog in the mountain. You know what I mean?
Now I'm a Smog. Okay, you just
Smog's one of the greatest dragons of our age.
I know, but seriously,
I mean the way you fry.
I feel like on his off day, he's just like, I need a new name for Moonbeam.
Listen, Moonbeam, the way you fry that nigga from DreamCon, you got Smog status, yo. We got it. We know what it is. We see the timing, yo.
What does that even mean, though? What does that even mean?
Honest. We're just being honest. I feel you.
I was just being honest.
I'm on your side, yo, always.
But how does that give me Smog status?
Yo, there was just some dragon activities, yo.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here it
Don't
goes.
do it. Here we go.
Better probably.
You got an eye.
I think Beta is Beta Magic. Yep. I think Beta might be a mod. I don't know. I don't know if Beta mod not. Did I make your mod?
Don't bring
I
up
don't know.
dragons. You know she's thinking of the help in the closet. You know
Let's
what?
go, because she's behind the gate. Beta gets it.
Let me tell you something.
Hey, bro, you said you missed.
Y'all not gonna come for me
Listen. You
and
missed
my
the whole
kinks,
G.
my fictional kinks.
You missed the whole G. Somebody ban him. I'm upset. He would have made it if he didn't. He would have made it if he didn't miss a G. How the listen?
It would have been funny if he put like G times 2 and then gave us the
That's
A.
clever.
I
You
would
know
have
what I'm
liked
saying?
that.
Now you
I
gotta
would've
get
liked
banned. Look, if you would have just did it, you would have
Did it right.
I
For the
hope
show, you know.
Yeah, you gotta do it perfect. Like the dude that told us with Monte and them, what he said, let's story. He told us,
Who
I can't
knows?
remember.
People say such horrible things to us.
It was funny though. Then
I
the dude told me
enjoy it.
then a racer doing Twitch told me I look like a black Ninja Turtle, and I laughed. So he stayed around.
Yo, that shit was
I
funny.
was a goblin last week. Some
Yo,
form of
yeah,
a
you
goblin.
were a goblin.
With my tits out too. Oh no, he said a man looking or half man goblin. That's what he called me. And I was like,
Isn't
that's
as bad.
Listen, I would
I
respect it. It's no you funny.
Listen, I'm always gonna be a sucker for a fantasy referenced insult, yo. I'm here for it. I'm like, yeah.
Listen, I
is
come
that
from
why you like
Mississippi.
my
You gotta
tentacle talk so much?
I'm a troll at heart, yo. What can I say?
Listen, I'm a black dude from Mississippi. You gotta be clever.
No, you're a Ninja Turtle, bro.
So Black Ninja Turtle is hilarious.
Yo,
That was
Black
hilarious,
Ninja
man.
Turtle was crazy.
That was-
Black Ninja Turtle.
And I had the like low haircut too. I laughed my ass off at that. I ain't lying.
Oh,
What
I
is
just think
this?
about you. I just think about you with a shell on your back.
Oh.
Yo. walking around Texas with a shell on his back is nasty. Boy.
And then when I used to do the old episode like this,
God.
that is crazy, man. That's wild. Like how you gotta spell it right.
Yo, that's what
And
I
then he
always
didn't say ER. He said A. How you gonna do it the respectful way?
Damn.
Right, because that don't phase us at all.
I don't win. You gotta be no.
Tommy don't even know what to say. He's like,
Yeah, I was trying to think because I didn't want to be more into it, yo. But you should use like different slurs. You shouldn't go for the two. You should spell out like moon cricket. Or
I told you it's something about for the past like month. This man has been stuck on moon cricket so hard. And I just don't understand why this is your favorite slur right now.
It's so much fun. It's so much fun.
He does it with different words. Like for a good like 2 or 3 weeks one time, it was homoerotic. And he just said that on every show.
It's still so funny though because it describes.
No, it is. I say it around the house now. I'll see something be like homoerotic.
I
I use it for a good giggle.
Wait, look, I almost entered a Slender Man phase because I've been going
Oh
back
my
and
God.
old. So if I just start telling you guys to collect my pages, you'll know what's going on.
My pages sound so crazy.
Collect my pages is crazy, but I slow keep bringing it. It's becoming. It hasn't become a podcast tick yet, but it's slowly becoming.
Thank God. Thank God.
Listen.
You guys can be collecting my pages before you know it.
Before Ebony yell at me again.
Yeah.
No, I told you I'm calm. Stop acting like now I'm just like some horn dog that can't finish the show. It was just because we had already spent like 15 minutes talking about something completely unrelated. And then I had checked out, I had opened up my smut and y'all was still talking. That's why I was like, let me put this down first. And then I was like, all right, don't forget.
Look, and what if Ebony needs someone to collect her pages?
Hey,
She's trying to go collect her pages.
Come collect.
I'll
come to you. But
collecting pages.
Something needs to be collected.
Collected is a crazy word when used in certain ways.
Just she scolded me for the touchy comment. Is that what the
Yep.
No, I'm not. I'm not scolding you. I respect the Hitachi, but What I'm saying is the fact that you went straight to the toy instead of being like, I look cute. Somebody should see me. At least my bottom half. I do miss sitting on faces though. I'm not gonna hold you. That was a great pastime. I need to rebuild a roster or something. Or I could just get in a relationship, but
you wonder why Steve Beta make these jokes. You just open to just say it out loud.
I told you this sometimes. You already knew this before we got on the show. I was just saying random shit. I don't know what's going on. It's maybe because I'm tired. Maybe because my brain and my puss are connected right now. So the proper filtering has been happening. Hazard beam. You did call me that this weekend. You did call me that this weekend. Do you know how many people messaged me or texted me about how badly they wanted to like fuck my face because of that picture?
Yo, shout out to the brazen niggas in the DMs. We appreciate you. We get content like this.
I was real hype. I actually didn't I didn't put my phone on Do Not Disturb while I was reading because I was talking crazy to people.
She might need help.
Did you say I might need help?
He thought about something else and it fit so perfect.
It sounded like you said she might need help, and I was like, okay. I'm just I just be saying shit. Me too.
That's casual conversation. That's the whole show about.
That's what the whole show's about.
I shouldn't have ate that cookie.
Let's listen to this so everything. Yeah.
No, and watch, I'm gonna get off and then I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm gonna just get in the bed and read until I go to sleep.
Support my hypothesis. Here you go.
I don't say we avoid bathing, but we bathe very rarely.
Oh my god, I'm so happy that you're talking about this.
Yeah.
She didn't have a bath for like 5 months of her life.
Yeah, like we didn't bathe her for the first whole part of her childhood, and like
I don't wash my hands.
Oh, I was gonna say that too.
I don't care. I'm done. I'm done hiding it.
Why do girls have to wash it? We don't touch
We don't even touch nothing.
I get when you take a shit. Wash, like if I'm in a public restroom and there's people in the stall.
The accents make this better.
After I pee, go to the sink, wash the water, like pretend. Run the water, pretend I'm washing my hands.
I remember being told that I didn't need to shower today because we had swam at the lake. I remember being told that shampoo is fine because it runs down, it washes everything.
Wow. I don't wipe my ass, so I do get yeast infections more often than most people. I stopped wiping my ass back in 2020 when COVID happened.
Yeah, we were talking about the other day.
Washcloth. No washcloth.
Washcloth.
Oh no.
What? I think it's it's just different. All hands on.
Don't you show Doja Cat?
Do you wash your legs in the shower? No.
No.
I do it if I have like plans.
Legs, bro. I wash my whole body.
Yes, and yes. What kind of question is that?
You have to. So why your legs specific?
Because I find in the white English culture, people say there's no need.
They don't wash their legs?
No.
The only thing as a man that you pay special attention to is this area and the little armpits, and that's.
Give me a minute.
I'm not black. I'm not gonna wash my legs and feet.
You think that's just a black people thing?
Clearly.
God have mercy upon us.
I want to talk about two things. The first being white people hygiene, where I think growing up in a white household and like not really being parented per se in the realm of like taking care of yourself, taking care of your hair, taking care of your skin, like washing your body, like brushing your teeth, like it was never really like taught. It was kind of just like, oh, like you just observe what everybody else is doing, you just like play along rather.
Oh, poor baby.
This is a very cultural debate here. Guys in locker rooms in the NFL used to have this debate all the time. You know, some guys use bar soap, some guys use body wash, some guys have to have a rag. You know, like one of those little square rags.
White?
All use
Whites?
You're not clean because the whites don't use a little rag.
How are you cleaning your ass, bro?
With the bar of soap.
Do you use a washcloth?
I think
disgusting. Am I scrubbing my body with a washcloth?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
I know. I think we're.
That is like a UTI waiting to
I
happen.
think we're in the minority. I really do. No, I think we are.
People use washcloths?
I think so.
Hygiene is definitely cultural. If you'd like some proofs to support my hypothesis, here you go.
I don't say we avoid.
That was it right here. Listen.
I mean, this is like an age-old debate, though, isn't it? Like, this ain't new.
I just like, we just like to do, this is what we like to do. Better know. Look at that. This is fun. It's a way for us to understand.
A part of me doesn't want to. The thing is, I don't think it's. But the crazy thing is, I personally don't view it as a cultural thing because we talk about it like the guy said it himself in the clip. He was like, "I'm not black," as if black people are the only people that bathe themselves fully and use washcloths. And I feel like they're the minority. It's not a cultural thing. I know Hispanics that do it. I know Native Americans that do it the exact same way. So it's like, is it a cultural thing or is it just white people being nasty?
Well, technically it's cultural to them because it's not their culture. So it's everybody.
But it's not their culture either because where is the culture? What is the culture?
Not we're using the
why
and washing themselves.
I don't know.
That's their culture.
Tell me something.
How you disrespecting?
Let me know something.
Let them not wash.
How am I disrespecting their culture? You have to have a culture to disrespect.
Their culture not washing their body and throwing axes at four corners of the wall so they can obtain property.
The diseases to take this country. I already told you this.
Torrey, tell them about the axes that they do. That's what they do.
Oh yeah, like there's some old English common law where you can go to a plot of land and you can throw an axe at four corners and that's your property now. Hopefully they don't enforce that kind of thing.
That's their culture. You see this shit?
Yeah.
But that's not culture though.
The axes aren't culture.
Taking words.
Oh my gosh.
Taking words and making them mean less and worse is literally.
Speaking of words, I just need to throw this out here because I forgot to say something. I hate when the internet learns a new word.
Demure?
Y'all, please calm down with the demure. Demure and diabolical and be using them wrong. I can't. Wrong as hell. Y'all are stressing me out. I hate when the internet learns a new word. And you see it everywhere. I'm like, yo, I learned this when I was in the 3rd grade. Like, what? Did you not use your library card? Did you not have enough money for the Scholastic Book Fair? I'm sorry.
I'm not going.
Maybe that was the
evident. I can't. You see why I agree with Torrey when he do these jokes? I lived in the hood. We had to go to the white people part to go to the library.
I don't know what to tell you.
They shut the nigga library down.
I had a library card.
I definitely had.
We had a library. We have a library on every side of town, even the hood. So I don't want to hear that shit.
No,
you just live in Mississippi. You live in Mississippi. I can't do nothing about that. But over here in Florida,
do y'all have
everybody has access to the library.
Have libraries, but niggas be getting shot by certain libraries, so it's just life. But I spent a lot.
That's not funny, but
at the library. All different libraries.
All the black people like condensed in Mississippi. They in like a
nice
giant area,
library.
so we all like live in a massive circular area, and they just like no library for y'all over there. Not separated.
No. Did y'all have the Scholastic Book Fair?
I did. I went to the white school.
That's how I first started reading.
I was on the white side of the black. I was at the end of the black hood. so we went to the white people. Shout out to my people. Make fun
every year.
2002, yo.
And I always want a pizza party.
Man, fuck that pizza. I hate it.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. School pizza was the only food they had.
Look,
good.
if you read
No, it
too
wasn't
many-
school pizza. I'm saying when you read a certain amount of books,
Oh, you
No,
just
we
had
get
a
the
regular.
pizza party. So we got
you're
like
lying, though.
Pizza Hut.
They accuse you of lying if you read too many books, though. And that's fucked up.
Oh nah, they believed me. I proved it. Cause see, a lot of our LA had nice libraries, but I definitely wasn't getting them Scholastic books paying $20 for an it's crazy. No, for real though. Like there would be like $5 bookmarks. Like, why is this bookmark $5? It is paper.
He used to hustle.
He is frozen and upside down. Maybe he got a call.
Torrey might be gone. Torrey, you alive?
Torrey has better not be gone after making me wait this long. It's 11 o'clock. Do you know how many different things I could have done by now? I could have, and let me be clear. I meant like shower and
like black people do.
Right, with my washcloth. I have to wash my hair this weekend. I had the Scholastic money I used to rack up. I always walked out of there showing my ass. And lots of times, because they had it to where you could do it during school, and then they would have it after hours where like your parents could come up and shit. So whatever I couldn't get when I was in class, then my mom would come up and we'd have fun.
AfroKami in the shadow mirror.
Right.
Before we go off, let's give Torrey a little small chance to come back. Maybe he won't, maybe he will. But Ebony,
yeah,
last day on Earth, you're in your prime of your life.
What?
Last day alive. You about to die. Guy come back, say you put you in your prime of your life. One concert, one dessert. What are you picking? What the artist that you're gonna be at the concert at? Anytime dead or alive, it's in you in the past or whenever. And what dessert you eat?
Okay, so your question is if this is my last day on Earth.
Yeah, God just come back and make you in the prime of your life, completely healthy. One dessert, one concert. What you pick? Who the artist and what's dessert? At any time ever.
Did they have to have done it like when I was in my prime?
No, it could be anytime.
Okay.
You'll be transporting their prime.
Michael Jackson Thriller concert.
I said the same thing. Is it him or Leah?
And well, I was gonna say if it's not them, then Linkin Park right after they released Meteora, because I'm really mad that I missed that. Anyways, and then dessert.
Mine is gonna be strawberry shortcake or Mississippi mud cake.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm real bougie. I like a good creme brulee. But
I Linkin Park concert in the creme brulee is crazy. You ain't glad Torrey ain't here. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I'm glad Torrey gone.
But I'm sure that there is. See Hendrix with a flan. That's not bad. I like that. I can feel that. I'm trying to think if there's any other dessert that I could think of. I'm sure that there's a dessert out there that, like, if you showed me like the most amazing desserts in the world, which I'm sure are super expensive, but I'm sure I could pick something off of that list. But off of the top of my head, like sometimes I go to restaurants only because they have creme brulee on their menu. So,
Beta said Hendrix with a flame. I feel that Jimi Hendrix would be fired too. I also said Aaliyah. I would want Aaliyah. I had to do prime Michael Jackson though. I gotta do prime Michael Jackson.
You got
that
to.
That man had people fighting. It felt like they had a good time. I don't even know what they was on, but they felt like they had an atmosphere.
Yeah. I could have been cool with I'm gonna go somewhere. If it's the last day on Earth, I want to go to a time where there was good drugs and good music. That sounds like the way to go out if that's your last day. So, what was that big festival that they used to have before Coachella was super popular?
Freaknik? I'm joking.
No, but honestly, maybe. Yes.
Go back in time and see
Woodstock.
see
Yeah,
your-
I would probably go to.
See one of your
go to
18
Woodstock.
that was you were young. You like, what the? Your cousins, 18s and grandma or somebody.
No, and me in my prime was still like. No, I was somewhat chill. I was chiller than I was when I was in college.
So what Torrey said.
So
Torrey said technical difficulties. So I guess
technical difficulties.
Guess
My ass.
Guess we'll end the pod since he has technical difficulty. Even though he can. We'll learn it next week. We'll have another question. The free love era will be
With pure cocaine and acid. I don't hate it. Well, no, I told y'all Degrassi has scarred me for life when it comes to acid. It's on the absolutely not list with anything that's injectable.
I felt that.
Like outside of that, I'll try just about anything once, but not them two. I'm good. I'm so good.
AfroKami is gone. Remember to follow him at AfroKami765.
Don't follow his ass.
Also,
he made me
Twitter.
wait this long ass time and then he leave early. Talk about technical difficulties. He full of shit. He didn't even go on the political rant he claimed he was going to. He was going to talk about the DNC and everything. His ass just disappeared. Kami, I hope you're looking at this.
This will be a trip. I am not gonna lie.
Kami, I was on acid when Trump got shot. I had to put my phone away. Didn't know what was real. We were live on a show when it happened. And someone just randomly put it in the comments. We were like, what? Look, he's laughing in the group chat. He's so fucking serious.
Shut the door. But AfroKami765 on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what he called it. What do you call it? I don't like calling it X. So X remind me of a site that I hate. Twitter gonna always be it. Follow him. He'll be on Casual Conversations. He on the Round Table on Wednesdays, right before Casual Conversation on the Blurred Cartel. I don't know what this Torrey do. Torrey
he's also I ain't even gonna tell y'all what he do. I could finish it because I know his whole thing. I know his whole damn schedule basically, but no.
Well,
y'all don't get
find Torrey here next week. So find Torrey here next week.
I'm gonna ban him from his own show. We ain't gonna send the link next week. No, I'm just kidding.
You didn't even but that's the company. That's the company. Overall 99 Media. That's the company, not the YouTube. The YouTube is keeping 99 because we keep it 99 here.
Or he could have just went back to overall 99 because they kind of make the same point. They get the same point across basically, but this ain't my ship, so I control waifu views. Speaking of waifu views, that's where you can find me on Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time for the female blurred-led podcast called Waifu Views. You can find us on all social media platforms. And then you can also find me as well before this show on the Blurred Cartels Roundtable. We just did a show where it was start, bench, or cut anime edition. So we had to start an anime, bench one, and get rid of one. So be sure to check that out as well. You can also find me sometimes on Saturdays for the Make It Make Sense podcast. I may be on just for the sake of telling every viewer that it's my birthday. So maybe.
Let's go. August babies.
August baby.
That was completely one. But
what? Yeah, because I was about to say I'm the beginning of Virgo gang. So I hope you like your neighborhood Virgo because we're about to activate.
Let's go.
Play when he drops the snow bunny. I don't support black men who date out the race. So until Bronny James stops bunny hopping, I can't do it. I'm happy for him and his father though. If Bronny James stops bunny hopping, if he doesn't stop bunny hopping, I can't support that. No snow bunnies no sand bunnies, no salsa bunnies. No salsa, no sand, no snow, no rice. I said no salsa, no sand, no snow, no rice.
I said. No
I feel like they
salsa.
should make that. They need to make that into a song. Because I was sitting here and I was like, no salsa. And I was like, dang, this would be a fire ass song, Loki, for no other reason, just to make a TikTok track. I don't know.
No salsa, no sand, no snow, no rice. That boy feel like he preaching somewhere out there. Telling a bunch of racist black people that.
Okay, so I'm not the only person that thinks the way he says salsa is weird. He's like, no salsa. I don't know how he does it, but I hate it.
No salsa.
So I'm glad somebody agrees with me because
no salsa.
He's like no, he's like no salsa. And like he does something weird. I don't know.
You gotta say it like you hate other races.
No, it's something about
salsa.
Something heavy about salsa. I was like, bro, you all right?
He liked them Dominican women.
Which is okay. That's how he says it, salsa. That is how he says it. That's funny.
Shout out to Dr. Umar. Y'all know I had put him in. I don't stop putting
Not
him in.
Shout out to Dr. Umar.
Yo, listen, he's literally in the description because of that clip play. That's the only reason he in this description. Because that clip plays.
Put him in the description.
He's in every description from now. Just call that clip plays.
Ridiculous.
He's part of the show now. He's like family.
Yo, please, yo.
These niggas.
Thank you. I was like, please save me. Please save me.
All right, peace, y'all. Love y'all.
Same